Hey, it's Brad.
And it's Dave.
We're taking a look at Valkyria Chronicles for the PlayStation 3. This is a kind of turn-based, well, sort of quasi-turn-based.
It's turn-based strategy with
some action, though.
Real-time action.
Yeah, kind of real-time movement and stuff. Came out back in November, and apparently not many of you are playing it. It hasn't been selling extremely well, so we think it's kind of nifty. We thought we'd take a look at it, do some video, and maybe see if you guys are interested.
It's basically got this sort of crazy cel-shaded look to it.
Yeah,
which
it's
is,
like sort of painterly style.
Yeah,
it's
I mean, it's almost like somebody tried to take like an old impressionist painting.
Yeah,
and,
it's got kind of a watercolor look to it.
But meanwhile, it's got this kind of like very gripping, mature World War II sort of themed story.
Yeah, it's like basically alternate history World War II with like these made-up empires and like year 1935 of some timeline that they don't really go into.
You're basically like Holland. You know, Germany's coming through to you.
Yeah.
And you know, instead of laying down, you want to fight the good fight.
Yeah, but you're the Gallian.
Right, the Gallian front.
Yeah, you're Gallia. You're not Holland in this case. And it's totally got that weird sort of Advance Wars thing of like, it's all anime style. Like these kids are all frolicking. They're like, oh, it's so nice. We're in the same unit together, like murdering hundreds of people. This is a kind of cool like book interface. This is how they tie all the chapters together.
Yeah, you basically just walk through each sort of page to go through the missions, and some of it will be cutscenes, other parts will be...
Most of them are cutscenes.
Will be the missions themselves.
Like all of these over here are cutscenes, and then every once in a while you actually get to play a mission, which we will do now.
The game, for people who play the genre, it's very similar to games like Fire Emblem or the old Shining Force series.
Yeah.
In that scope, it's very much you sit there and you set up your units on a battlefield beforehand, and you carry units from battle to battle. They give you like just sort of a setup objective, like Brad's going through right now. It's normally like kill a leader or defend a position or things like that. But the cool part is like it does half in real time.
Yeah. Like so the movement, like you move a stick and your guy runs.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like a hex grid where you like move a cursor around and say move here. It's like you actually control your guy directly. So that stuff's kind of cool. Let's get through all this mess here. I know, Dave, you have played this mission before, so I'm going to let you kind of help me out as we go through this.
Yeah, the game, and it does help you out, for people, as Brad's saying, there's lots of sort of instructions in the early levels for people unfamiliar with, these types of games. Like it'll give you some pointers. Like in this one, we know that there's going to be a tank coming at us, so we want to use our
Lancers.
Lancers,
yeah,
right?
So
it's probably a good idea to put like 2 Lancers up there, maybe a sniper, and just like an assault unit or something.
All right, so 2 Lancers. So yeah, there's kind of like a big rock paper scissors sort of thing going on with like Lancers are good anti-tank, but they're weak to gunfire.
Absolutely.
Like snipers are obviously long range, but that kind of thing.
Scouts can move really far.
Yeah, exactly. So how about we stick a scout over here, and then so the shock troopers are sort of like the all-purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's.
I'd definitely put another. Well, you probably want another Lancer in there.
I have 2 Lancers already.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. So maybe a
this,
sniper.
So who's this Largo dude? Is he like a story guy? I had him when I started.
Yeah, they give you like a choice of characters that you can use, but they do have some set ones that they use to talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Anybody who's familiar with like the Fire Emblem series, it's kind of similar to that, where they've got some really key characters. A lot of times they'll force you to use people,
right? And
when they do that, it's mostly just so they can use them in the cutscenes and things like that. Yeah, but this is what you do. You set up some units. You say here's where you want them to go, and then it just sort of goes ahead and starts the battle.
Well, hey, let's kill some people. So there's a lot of leveling I noticed in the kind of setup for this battle, but like you were saying that you level up by class, not by a specific guy.
Yeah, the nice thing in this game is that like most of these games, you actually level up individual characters. Here, one class will level all together, so you don't necessarily need to worry about the minutia of, oh, well, how should this person be set up and things like that.
Right.
And I know that sounds limiting for fans of the genre, but like it's actually a much better way to do stuff.
Well, for people like me who are kind of afraid of these games, like it takes some of the pressure off of having like your valuable high-level unit getting killed and then being gone forever.
No doubt.
Like you lose one sniper and you just pull another one out of the ranks.
But it is a game that, it does require a little bit of, sit and setup time. We've probably just been sitting here for 3 minutes just setting up our units and going through some missions.
They will not stop yapping.
Yeah.
I just want to play. There's tons of little details, like your guys get some health back between rounds, and like some grenades get replenished. And
yeah, you basically can hold positions.
All right, we are playing.
Right, so this is our turn. We get to pick a unit and decide what we want to do with them.
So I'm going to go scout here, try to get the lay of the battlefield a little bit.
Or it looks like we got somebody right there in front of us.
Should I just take a shot?
Yeah, dude, we're in a base, so you may want to sit it out.
Oh, he won't duck. They're kind of weird about taking cover, like they will only take cover behind certain things.
Well, remember, you can move after you shoot, too,
yeah,
which
that's
will be
true.
a good way to do it.
I'm just going to shoot. Shoot! So it's actually like there's some aiming involved. Like if you can see the number at the top, like the to-kill rate there, like I have to hit this guy 6 times in the body to kill him, but if I kind of fine-tune to a headshot, it just goes down to 2. So then if I score 2 hits on the head, he's totally dead.
Right. And after you've made your shot, you get to move your character back. I'd move him back to the base.
Scouts are pretty weak, huh?
Right. Get behind like a barricade,
so,
and then
behind sandbags you can.
Yeah, you can crouch. So crouching basically just gives you a little bit more defense. You can't get a critical hit on you.
Okay.
And the map is basically showing us the red guys are them, the blue guys are us.
Right. So these are all scouts here on the front. Well, that's a shock trooper. Let's see what I can.
You may want to try your sniper.
So, you
can get them from really far away.
So those little kind of pips at the top are my command points. Those are like how many turns you can take, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got, what just happened there is they have lots of fun mechanics in the game where if you get close to somebody, you actually ran.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So that little bar at the bottom governs how far you can run, and I totally tried to run too far.
But if certain people get close to each other, like their friends or the person's very good around lancers, for example, you got a hit. You didn't know. And unfortunately, you ran outside of the area,
screwed.
so you can't. You're done.
Okay.
But you'll get like little bonuses and stuff for going. So those pips again at the top, it basically shows Brad's got 7 more moves.
Yeah. Although actually, I do have 1 tank here, and like you can see that. Like if I should I just bust my
go
tank
for
right
it,
out?
man.
All right. So using
Take
the
it
tank.
out.
Tank takes 2 command points.
Right. So you drive the tank.
So yeah, vroom.
Yeah.
So you can totally like plow through cover.
So I'd stop kind of right around there.
And the tank has you got like a mortar.
Mm-hmm.
You got the sort of anti-personnel like machine gun, and then sort of anti-armor.
Right. So mortar's probably good for when you got 2 people. I just placed it in the middle of them, and you'll probably get both of them. Foom. Foom.
They have these great comic book, like every time you shoot a machine gun, it's like rata, rata, rata.
Just keep moving up. You got to get up there.
It's safe to just leave the tank out in the middle.
So basically the game will draw all these lines that'll show you lines of sight, which is kind of neat because, you are moving around this 3D environment, and sometimes it's hard to know, can somebody see you? You can actually sneak up on guys, which, scouts are pretty good at doing.
So there's like a stealth aspect to it.
Yeah, you can lay in grass, you can get behind cover. It's actually pretty fun.
Okay, I don't think I want to bring my lancers out.
I'd move, those guys you want to stick in the same spot. Right. I just move all the rest of your guys up.
So let's wheel out the scout.
Yeah, just run them, and you can keep them behind the tank as a good way to block.
Okay.
Or you can get in that grass if you want to show, you can actually hide.
Oh,
well,
that guy had the same idea.
Yeah.
Hello, more tutorial.
It's going to tell you about the grass right now.
So this is kind of like taking cover behind sandbags. It's just lower to the ground.
Yeah, except it helps with some guys a little better. So, yeah, go ahead and shoot.
Oh no,
he's in the grass too.
This is
you
not
can
gonna
do
go
it.
well.
You got 5 shots.
Oh, she also has grenades 10. Though. I wonder if I.
It's not gonna get
let's try a different tactic.
You remember you got more of these.
That's true. I do have more points, so you can actually use the same character multiple times.
Exactly.
In a turn, right. But I'm gonna do this instead.
You can use the grenade.
Strategizing, folks.
Oh shucks! Here it comes.
There you go. Oh,
not bad. Didn't finish him.
Pretty close, but.
So you probably want to take one of your other characters.
So I'll
end this guy's turn.
So yeah, it's weird. I noticed like once your turn's over, they just keep shooting at you like indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean that's the fun part about the game is that because it does have that real-time element, Like you want to get your stuff done fast.
Right,
It actually
right.
rewards you for thinking a little quickly.
So I think she's a shot.
Yeah,
right?
she'll be able to kill him pretty quick.
Let's
Hide behind the boat.
wax this guy.
Yeah, that was a big strategy in World War II. Just hiding behind the boat.
So I'm using the D-pad. It's actually
Yeah.
pretty easy to kind of fine-tune your aiming there.
Done.
Rata.
Yep.
Cool.
So in this mission, we're actually trying to get to this drawbridge, and this is kind of our attack team here. So we're moving these guys up on the right, and then, yeah, dude, use sniper. Get that sniper back behind the bags. You don't want it
Oh,
out
yeah,
there in the
okay.
open.
Yeah, so I've still got 3 more turns on
Right.
this one.
So you can reuse dudes again, like you said. So we're using the same sniper we had
Okay,
before.
so sniper's down.
You got it.
Go to the aim mode.
Get it on the head.
I thought I got on the head last time.
There you go.
All right. This has got to
Dude,
be
you
it.
got it.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
All right. So now our base is defended. We feel pretty good. But we know a tank's coming. They told us. I mean, it's coming. We could get screwed here.
So I've got 2 points left, and I've got anti-tank guys, and I've got scouts. So should I go scout the tank? and try to kill
No.
it?
I'd move your. Well,
Too late.
I guess you can. I'd move your offense up on the right side.
I want to know
But,
what's out there, man. I wanna
You know, if you want to sacrifice your unit, just randomly scouting out stuff.
what's going on
Who
over
could
here?
be there?
What's going on over here? Oh no!
Oh, better hit
this
it.
is bad.
Hit it. No,
This is
no.
bad. I need cover.
Oh.
So I don't. Oh, I guess you can't take cover behind everything. All right,
Yeah.
well, maybe I can headshot this guy.
Maybe get lucky.
There we go.
Oh, you're lucky.
I got super lucky. Oh, there. See, there's the tank.
Yeah, and that tank. What do you think he's going to do to you now?
I think I could probably guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just killed a leader.
So when you kill a leader, basically what happens is it'll take away those command points that you have that give you
Yes.
multiple turns. This will now take away one of their turns. So it's great that, you know,
Whoa.
you're being rewarded, but obviously look what happened.
Yeah. Well, it was a calculated risk.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a guy down.
Right. When people are down, basically a medic can come and to the aid. People don't die immediately. If you leave like an ally down for 3 turns without bringing another unit to them, I wouldn't move a unit. Just let the man die.
All right.
It can actually, you can actually send that character out of the battle itself.
Okay.
And then, you know,
So
that way
he's
they don't
out.
die.
Okay.
But, you know, we're just playing quick here.
Okay.
He'll die.
So do you think my Lancer can make it to the tank?
No, I would
Nope.
stay because the tank's going to come to us. They want to come to our base.
So how about I move my? Oh wait, I don't.
You've only got one
Yeah,
command
so I
point.
can't do that tank again. All right. I'm gonna use this last point.
And just move it, move
See
your
where-
dude up.
See where we can
I
get
just
to.
put her behind the tank just to be safe.
Yeah, she's a story character, so if she dies, I think I failed
Right.
the mission. So yep. why don't
Put
you
her,
hang
put
out
her
right
next to
there.
the hot love of the tank there.
So yeah, tanks have this ridiculous design decision where their greatest weak point is totally exposed in the back.
Hmm.
Like it.
Which is like tank.
I mean, yeah, it makes
That's-
sense, but so I guess like even
They just
even-
normally aren't glowing. in real life.
Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
quite call so much attention to themselves.
The story basically has like there's this you know, this fuel, whatever they call their fuel. I can't remember.
Ragnarite or
Yeah.
something like that.
Sure. It's like a rock that can also. It's like magic-y.
Yeah, like it heals you and it's a
Yeah.
grenade and
Oh, yeah,
like it
it's-
tastes great on your cornflakes.
Yeah, it's like beef hollow.
Yeah,
It's totally
exactly,
fine.
Exactly.
So this guy is, of course, making the really bad move of just storming our tank.
And I guess he was a leader apparently.
Yeah. So when it's, you know, not your turn, it's the other guy's turn, and they're making their moves. And if you can see them, you'll see what's happening. And if your guys are defended in a good way, they'll actually shoot back.
Okay.
So, you know, we're not controlling any of our units right now. They're just reacting to
Right,
what's
right.
going on.
At first, I kind of wished you could sort of fast forward through the enemy phase, but it's kind of nice to see what's going on.
Yep.
So, okay, so Welkin is like the main character.
Yeah, he's
like
your tank
He is
guy.
the protagonist.
He's Brad Pitt of the Valkyria Chronicles.
And so I totally did not read all that tutorial
That's
stuff.
okay.
So you're gonna have to help me out.
Dude,
here.
just take your
So-
tank. We're rolling.
So what are these orders that he can issue? How
He
does that work?
basically an order is it's kind of like a special move. Like you can give if somebody's fatigued or something,
Uh-huh.
you can give like a special move to a certain unit to make them a little better. See if you can get around that corner over there to the
Oh.
right. No, keep going.
Oh, I saw line of sight. I'm not gonna make it.
I'd keep going.
Oh,
There
oh.
you go. Now we got somebody.
All right.
Do you see that tank?
Okay.
We're shooting at a tank.
So.
I think you can do it. You don't want to hit that
is
tree
Is
though.
that that delicious glowing weak point?
Yeah. Now the nice thing is if you actually take out his treads,
Oh yeah, yeah.
It will. He won't be able to move, which will be nice because your other units won't, won't see him.
Because tanks take like tread damage and body damage and all this stuff. So I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know.
Don't shoot a mortar. Shoot the anti.
The anti-armor.
There you go,
no,
anti-armor.
I can't hit.
Dude, you can do it.
From
I think you can do it.
No.
I got faith in you, Brad.
You think?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, see what happens. Oh, did not work.
But the nice thing,
great.
like, that's the cool thing I like about this game is, like, the stuff destroys.
Totally.
You know, it's
yeah.
got a destructible environment for the most part. And most of the buildings don't really get blown up all that much.
Right, right. Well, see, what I could do is just sacrifice 2 more command points and just finish the job here.
Yeah, like, go do it.
Although the game warned me, it was like, don't waste all your command points on tanks. Or
yeah, you don't
totally
want to do it
screwed.
like a million times in a row, but go for it.
Well,
I do it quick before somebody shoots you.
His weak point is in the behind. I don't know. Well, we'll see what happens. And again, you can see at the top, you get like a kill rating.
Yeah. So what we can do is we
shoot it in the treads.
we could take out the treads, but it's not actually going to take out the armor.
You really don't think the mortar kind of hitting it from behind on the weak point?
No, the mortar won't actually work well on the actual tank.
Okay.
That's more like an area of effect.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
Thing.
screw it.
Just do it.
Boom.
All right. So we got a good third out of it.
Yeah, sure.
So you got 2 choices. We could hide and we could back out around that wall.
Oh no.
Oh no. Do you at least want to face him? Oh.
Oh no.
There you go.
Okay.
Go back up.
Oh. Am I guessing there we go.
All right. Good
enough.
job.
All right. Let's see. What do I have down here?
Let's take out that assault guy.
That guy right there.
Yeah, use yours. You got one right there. Kevin with his bowl cut. Kevin's a
fearsome bowl
He's
cut.
a loyal fighter, man. Look at that guy. He's got a satchel. He's all about, fighting for the gal in front.
I noticed, so you recruit guys in a menu, and they all have, voice acting. They all
do.
have personalities, every single guy that you can recruit.
Enough so that some of them have those really bad, Japanese anime voice actor voices that you're like, oh, dude, what are you doing? You're moving them up.
It's like the guy you heard on Dragon Ball last week.
You're playing with fire.
I am, man. I'm
just
throwing
love
caution to the
sacrificing
wind
your
here.
units.
All right.
You use that tank again.
I think we're running out of time, so I want to go out in a blaze of glory. What do I do, Dave?
Dude, let's take that tank out.
Tank.
Let's do it.
Tank.
Let's throw another one at him.
I have
Don't even move.
2 more command points.
Yeah. Notice how this time we have less actual movement space.
Oh, wow, so it diminishes if you keep using the same.
Yeah.
All right, so this says 2 more shots to kill.
Yep.
So 1.
That's 1.
All right.
And I don't think we have another. Oh, you're moving them up. Oh,
Told you, man. Caution to the wind.
you're crazy.
All right.
You got one more. You
Yep.
could just do it. Do it. Let's take a tank out.
To be fair, I'm boned for the rest of the mission after this, but
Maybe.
But this will look awesome.
Yeah, at least we'll destroy a tank.
Doing this for the people. All right.
Oh,
kaboom!
Kaboom! Kaboom!
All
Big
right.
times.
That is massive destruction here, massive damage in Valkyria Chronicles.
So I think that's about all the time we got to show it.
I think that's a pretty good overview of the game, and what it's about. So,
but this is a pretty simple map. They get pretty crazy.
Really?
In the later stages, it's actually a really fun game if you like turn-based strategy. But you're gonna have to, like this genre. I think.
Well, I didn't think I did like it.
Yeah.
Very much, but I'm kind of getting into this. So, Giant Bomb recommended. Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles. Check it out.
Have fun, dudes.